Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe. Today, we are going to start new lesson in EVS. Before I start, here is the station name. Students, can you name this? Yes, this is a Santa Cruz. We live in Santa Cruz. Students, do you know how Santa Cruz got its name? The term Santa Cruz comes from the Portuguese words meaning Holy Cross. Santa Cruz and its neighboring suburb Car falls under the H East and H West wards of the Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. So students, today we are going to learn about our place. Students, we live in different places. It can be a village, a town, or a city, and every place has some other importance. So today we are going to start lesson number 6 in EVS, getting to know the place we live in. First of all, let us learn how a town is formed. Now look at this picture. What do you see in the picture? Well, in the olden times, people work nomadics. Now what is the meaning of nomadic? Nomadic means people who travel from one place to another. But why did they travel? Can you guess? Just can you tell me why they are traveling from one place to another? What is the reason? Because they did not know farming. They have to wander in the search of food and shelter. They gathered food by hunting, fishing, or by digging out roots and like whatever they're getting. By gathering fruits and berries, they were living. So today we will discuss more about this. You can see in the picture how the people they are killing the animals. They gathered food by hunting, fishing, or killing any animals. After the hunting, later they learned many things like using fire and making wheels. Then slowly they learned to grow crops. They come to know about farming. So people they start working together. They built houses where there was a water and suitable land available for farming. They helped each other in farming. The houses were built close by such houses together form a settlement. Many settlements merged to form a village. You can see in the picture. The many houses they are coming together. They have started to build houses together. People felt safer living in such settlements. As we know, if we are walking together, sometimes we feel very like danger. So the people they started to live together in the group, and when they started farming together, they started working together. So in such a way, they're feeling very safe. Further, villages merged to form a town and cities. As farming developed, then people decide to do the work in group. So people they decided like one person could not do all of them. So the work was divided between the people. For example, making of wooden implements. So thus there were artisans engaged in different occupations. People started to living in different way. They they learned many skills. So everybody started to work on their skills. So now after the town, we will move on the second part of the lesson. So now we are going to learn some historical places in India. So here we talk about historical places in Mumbai. In Mumbai, we can see the Gateway of India, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, Taj Mahal Palace, Elephanta Caves, Hajali Dargah, Rajabai Clock Tower, Siddhivinayak Temple, Kanheri Caves, Tower of Silence, and many other tourist attractions in Mumbai. A village, town, city has buildings such as temple. We have seen so many temples in Mumbai, like Siddhivinayak Temple, Mahalakshmi Temple. Then we have caves, mosques, churches, memorial, fort, museum, etc. A place is known by their buildings. They tell us about the richness of the place. They help us to understand the history. Now, what is the meaning of history? History means what had happened in the past, about those places, area, about that person, everything we come to know about from the history. Now, what's that? Can you read the picture? Can you read this board? Students, whenever we go to see the like historical places, we always see such boards. What is the meaning of that? These buildings are our treasure. They must be protected. To protest, this is our responsibility. A place because of the religious place, fair, or fort. Now I'll show you one picture. Now what is this? This is a fort, Raigad Fort. Do you know the Raigad district? Raigad district near Mumbai, Raigad district is known for the Raigad Fort. So because of this fort, the Raigad district has got the Raigad name. Now get some more information about Shivaji Maharaj. Do you know? While returning from Surat, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj stopped near Talegaon. Now where is Talegaon? Talegaon comes in Nasik district. Talegaon also called Dindori. You can see in the map of Maharashtra, Nasik, Talegaon, Dindori. Shivaji Maharaj, he had set up his army camp or Tal, which is another name for army camp. Tal means army camp, and that is why the place got the permanent name Talegaon. Understood? Shivaji Maharaj, he set up his camp, he set up his Tal near a Talegaon. That is why it's got a Talegaon name. Now here comes another district of Maharashtra. Can you name? Yes, it's Ahmednagar. Damangaon. You can see at the left side Daman trees are there. Daman leaves are there. Daman flowers, Daman trees. The Damangaon in Daman district, in Ahmednagar district, there is a Damangaon. Because of formed, there was abundance of Daman trees. Abundance means what? There is a very much quality. There means very much quality and quantity both in this area of Daman trees. Because of Daman trees, there are so many Daman trees. Because of Daman trees, the Damangaon got a permanent name Damangaon. And Damangaon comes in Ahmednagar district. Now here comes another district from Maharashtra, Jalna. In the Jalna, Asti Dhotar Jodache. At the right side, you can see the picture of Dhotar. Children, do you remember? Whenever we have a traditional day in our school, so many students come in dhoti attire. But in such dhotis, if you will go in Jalna, you will get a good quality of dhoti over here. And because of here in Jalna, you are getting a Asti Dhotar Jodache in good quantity over there and good quality also. So because of that, it's called a Asti Dhotar Jodache name over here. So now we have discussed three places. Now let's learn more about Shivram Hari Rajguru. Do you know about this person? Students, he was an important revolutionary in Indian struggle for freedom. He was one of the three famous revolutionaries, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev. Rajguru was born in Khed. Khed comes in Pune district. After his elementary education, he moved to Amravati. Amravati also comes in Maharashtra. There at Hanuman Vayamshala. Vayamshala means what? Gymkhana we say. Vayamshala. He took up the cause of patriotism. He learnt over there. He was a freedom fighter. He knew several languages such as Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi, Urdu, and English. Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev were his close friends. Later, he took part in revolutionary activities and became a martyr for the country. In his memory, Khed, the Khed which is comes in Pune district, the Khed, his birthplace, has been renamed Rajguru Nagar. So, due to he has done a he was a freedom fighter, and due to his memory, the place Khed has changed, renamed Rajguru Nagar. Children, you might have seen so many places which has got the freedom fighter's name. So I hope you have cleared these lessons. So now you will take out your e-waste textbook, and after this video you will start to read the lesson. Thank you.